Hello and welcome. If you want to see subtitles in your favorite language, like Sinhala, change the subtitle language settings, and YouTube will automatically convert them into that language. Let's watch the entire video now.
The question of whether monogamy is a biological or cultural phenomenon is complex and debated among scientists, anthropologists, and psychologists. It's important to note that human behavior is influenced by a combination of biological, cultural, and environmental factors. Whether monogamy is a biological or cultural thing is a complex question that has been debated by scientists and philosophers for centuries. There is no easy answer, and the evidence suggests that both biology and culture play a role. Biological arguments for monogamy. Some researchers argue that monogamy is rooted in our biology. They point to the fact that humans are one of the few species that form pair bonds and that we have a number of biological adaptations that support this, such as our long gestation period and our large brains. These adaptations, they argue, make it more beneficial for humans to invest in raising a small number of offspring with one partner than to have many offspring with multiple partners. Some researchers argue that certain aspects of monogamy may have a biological basis. For example, some species in the animal kingdom exhibit monogamous behavior, and certain hormones, such as oxytocin and vasopressin, have been linked to bonding and attachment. Some studies suggest that these hormones may play a role in human pair bonding. However, it's essential to recognize that human behavior is highly complex, and reducing it to purely biological factors oversimplifies the issue. Cultural arguments for monogamy. Other researchers argue that monogamy is largely a product of culture. They point to the fact that there is a great deal of variation in mating practices across different cultures and that even within cultures, there is often a great deal of deviation from the norm. For example, in some cultures, polygyny, having multiple wives, is practiced, while in others, polyandry, having multiple husbands, is practiced. They also argue that monogamy is often enforced through social norms and laws, suggesting that it is not simply a natural human tendency. Evidence from other species. The evidence from other species is also mixed. Some species, such as gibbons and swans, are known to form long-term pair bonds, while others, such as chimpanzees and lions, have more promiscuous mating patterns. This suggests that monogamy is not a universal trait among animals but that it may have evolved in some species for specific reasons. Evolutionary perspective. From an evolutionary standpoint, there are competing theories. Some argue that monogamy could have evolved as a way to ensure paternal investment in offspring and increase the chances of their survival. Others suggest that humans may have exhibited a range of mating strategies throughout evolutionary history, including both monogamous and non-monogamous behaviors, depending on environmental and social conditions. Individual differences. Individual differences also play a crucial role. While some people may be more inclined toward monogamy due to biological or personal factors, others may prefer non-monogamous relationship structures. Human behavior is diverse, and there is considerable variation in relationship preferences and practices. Conclusion. What can we conclude about whether monogamy is a biological or cultural thing? The answer is that it is likely both. There is evidence to support both biological and cultural explanations for monogamy, and it is likely that both factors have played a role in its evolution. It is important to note that monogamy is not a black and white issue. There is a great deal of variation in human mating practices, and even people who are in monogamous relationships may have different expectations about what this means. The interplay between biology and culture makes it challenging to attribute monogamy solely to one factor. It's likely that both biological and cultural factors interact to shape human mating and relationship patterns. Ultimately, the question of whether monogamy is a biological or cultural thing is a complex one that does not have a simple answer.
If you wish to see similar videos in the future, please like, leave a comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell button to get notified when a new video is posted. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Have a nice day.